Well, are children reading enough these days? Many would answer in the negative, but a revolution in the publishing world. Seasoned authors aside, the houses are gunning for first-timers, and there are a whole lot of 20-somethings who have stories to tell and are turning writers. A residential school student himself, 29-year-old Arjun Rao now is a teacher at the celebrated Doon.
Within a day, they realized that the 8th standard had been a joke compared to what they were being taught in the 9th.
A familiar campuscape narrating which he has turned a published author.
I had intended for it to be a play that would be performed preferably at the school that I teach and by the students that I teach. As I started putting more together, more and more of the story started forming, the characters started developing, I realized that there was more to it than just a play.
There are 21 first-time writers like Arjun, whose stories Penguin picked last year to publish, in an effort to re-energize the young writer's gene pool in the Indian English market.
There's certainly an audience for new writing that's coming out of the subcontinent, and they're very different kinds of writing. Their books are more topical, they're more now, they're set in the present moment. We have a new series called the Metro Reads, and almost all the writers there are first-time writers.
One of them is a book by Miss India contestant Ira Trivedi, who recounts the behind-the-scenes story of the beauty pageant.
Now the scene has changed. Even critics and reviewers have become a lot more kind of sensitive and cognizant of this kind of literature that's out there.
As every publishing house tries to build a generation next writers' kitty, young and aspiring writers have their word. The credit for the dozen-odd first-time authors really goes to Chetan Bhagat. And publishers now are really looking at the new voice of this generation. And while they do that, there are many who really make it to the shelf. And the best thing about the new authors is the price. In Delhi, Umi Kulsum, NDTV.